Last week, Codemasters stealth released a game called DiRT Rally into Steam Early Access, and this could very well be the first time that you've actually heard that that was a thing, because that is how stealth it was. There were no posters or billboards anywhere, there were no commercials on TV, nothing saying, oh my god, it's a new DiRT, oh, crazy. No, they're just like, hey guys, we got 17 cars and 36 tracks, and we add new content pretty much every month for the rest of the year. Here's our timeline, it's all ready to go, you can check it out, and that's pretty much it. And of course, I can't stop playing the damn game. But what I will say is it's not for everyone. First off, it's Rally. Rally, just in and of itself, is not for everyone, okay? Second, it's a lot of dirt involved. And some people just prefer tarmac when they race, and that's pretty much it. But probably the number one thing that's gonna turn people away from this game is the fact that it does not have a best line. A best line, if you're not familiar, is that little arrow that's when you're driving, you got a little arrow path in front of you, and it turns green whenever you're going the appropriate speed into a turn, right? And it turns red when you're about to fucking eat it. That is a best line. This does not have that. It also does have a mini map. The only time you see the map is at the very beginning, and pretty much that's it. You have to rely on your co-driver pretty much the entire time. And he's not gonna speak your language. He's not gonna sit there and say, yeah, hey, yo, Red, just turn right just a little bit here. Yeah, this one's kind of sharp, watch out. Okay, yep, there's a rock on the inside here. You might wanna go around that. Okay, yeah, you're good. No. This guy's just basically reading off a little notepad, which, by the way, I watched this guy for a while. He doesn't actually turn that page. Extremely unrealistic. But this guy is gonna be like, right 3, left 4, hairpin this, crest. He's just gonna throw out code. Now there's plenty of write-ups of what these things mean, but these are actual rally calls. So you have to adapt to this. On top of everything else, you also have to be okay with this guide speaking gibberish to you. But once you get it, once you actually understand the calls, once you understand the mechanics of the game, and you know that you could go the entire race and at the very last turn, drive right off a cliff and end up totaling the entire car and not finishing because there's no rewind feature. If you're okay with all that, you will love this game. Let's go and take a step back and take a look at the vehicles. You can see they're classified by 60s, 70s, all the way up through 10s. This is the Mini Cooper. This is my first vehicle that I drove right off a cliff in the very first map that they give you, which is awesome. You'll probably do the same thing, so watch out. It's a sharp hairpin right turn. And as you can see, I have unlocked one more actually outside of that, and I have enough money now, on the video you can't see it, but I actually have enough money now to purchase another one, so I'm kind of looking at maybe a Ford Escort. I'm not quite sure yet, but anyways, there are 17 total you could choose from, with more coming towards the end of the year. Now come back here to team management. This is one of the biggest features that they're promoting right now. This is actually kind of neat. So I have 3 available slots to me, and I have a crew chief who is level 3, the other level up, and I can actually go through and assign different perks. So the more you race with them, let me get my mouse in here. So you see there's 338.6 miles left to unlock perk 2. So I can have multiple perks. They cost money. Everything costs money in this game. Everything costs money and time. All right, because when you're for example, when you're repairing a vehicle after a race, sometimes if you have to go over the allotted 30 minutes, whatever they give you, then you're gonna get penalized by time. Everything costs money and time in this game. Now, everyone except for the crew chief can actually be contracted out. So you can swap people out if you want to. Check this out. If you take a look at the right-hand side, you can see JT, my dude. I picked him because his wheel strength, right? His strength and speed, I guess, in repairing wheels is quite effective. And on the right-hand side of that, the far right column, you can see the difference between your guy and the guy that you're selecting. It's pretty obvious. Green arrow means that he's better than your guy, and red arrow means he's worse. And as you go all the way down the list, you can see that the more expensive you get, the better they are, to the point to where you're gonna find someone who's effectively just better at everything than your guy. But of course, it's gonna cost you a ton of money. Another way to earn some cash, you have these daily, weekly, and monthly events. They pretty much are self-explanatory. The races that occur. The daily one is a single race. You can see I am the upper middle class there, so I'll probably end up, if it finishes at this, at my current standing, I'll probably end up with about 5,000 credits from this, and it took me 10 minutes. This was a super long race. If you're really good, it probably takes you about 6 or 7, of course. And then, of course, the weekly and monthly ones are multiple races. The monthly one being what it looks like, something like 16 tracks or something ridiculous, but they're not all here, as you can see, it's coming soon. But yeah, if you want to make some extra money on the side, actually competing against other people until there's an actual PvP element in, which is on the roadmap coming soon, I think like August or maybe September or something like that, well, this is the best way to do it. Now, one thing that you should actually pay attention to is the driver preferences. If you played DiRT 2 and DiRT 3, they had options to increase your earnings by disabling certain things. So my total reward right now is 4%, and the reason why is because I have traction control and stability control off. These, I believe, I think this is default here. 3, ABS 3, traction control off, blah, blah, blah. If I go through and I turn this on, you see that I lose 2% each. So we're gonna turn these off, and you'll see here, if I go to full automatic, or sorry, full manual, then we're looking at 9%. If I force the camera to be the in-cockpit or dash camera, there's another 5%. And as you can see, you can mix and match these things to basically suit your gameplay style. I started off with traction control and stability control on, and I found out that I didn't really like the way the vehicle felt that when I was playing with that. And so, you know what? It's only 2% each, but you know what? It adds up over time. You can pay for your repairs after a long match. So mix and match however you want. If you have a steering wheel and Oculus, maybe you want to turn everything off and just go completely crazy with it. Which I've seen videos of this, and it actually looks amazing, and it really makes me want to spend like the $1,000 for the incomplete crazy setup, but my wife will probably kill me, so I should probably have it delivered during the day, during the week when she's not here. And this is the last UI thing I'm going to show you guys today, but it's also super important. This is the vehicle repairs list. This shows up in between races. You can go through and obviously a certain amount of time per percentage per component. And this is where your team management skills are going to come into play, because somebody who is extremely skilled at working on wheels, for example, like JT, my main guy back there, then he's obviously going to be able to give me the most bang for my buck when it comes down to repairing my wheels. So this is a very, very this is such a cool system, because we're used to playing racing games where, you know, let's just get rid of the UI stuff real quick. There we go. All right, yeah. So we're used to playing racing games where you go to the next race and suddenly your vehicle is squeaky clean. And that happens in this game too, in between championships. But when you're actually in race mode and you have 6 races to go through, you have to figure out a way to not only manage the endurance element of going through that race course and not slamming your face into a wall in the last 5 yards, but you also, or meters, sorry, you also have to manage the team element and get them, upgrade them, get them perks, and mix and match them to get the best possible one for your particular vehicle, or perhaps even your driving style. There's a lot of management involved. You are not just the driver, you are the crew chief, you are the team owner, you basically run everything. And it's this entire experience that basically gives it replayability. I mean, you want to go back and you want to figure out how to tackle the next course using your multitude of tools, which is, again, not just your driving skills. I mean, it's funny. Everything you do on the back end isn't going to mean shit if you can't drive. I'm just watching myself smash into walls. I'm trying to just fill time here. I know at some point here I blow another tire. Spoiler alert, right? But it's gonna happen soon. I'm sorry for the mouse thing. I'm still kind of rusty at this. It's been a while. But at some point here, we're gonna blow into the tire and you're gonna see what happens. It basically pulls you out of the race. But Dirt Rally, it is available right now on Steam. Come on, man, pop that out of the tire. Steam Early Access for somewhere between $30 and $40. It's on sale or something like that. But you can go and pick it up if you like. They have lots of promised content coming soon. Hill Climb's coming. Rallycross is also coming too, if you guys are into that. If you play Dirt 2, basically it's going to make it Dirt 4, essentially. By the way, hitting that corner right there, if you cross anywhere near people, it's automatic 14 seconds. They don't even try to give you an opportunity to stop, or maybe there it is! Oh no, that's not it. Oh, dang it. You know what? Fast forward here. Alright, let's see. Slam a couple things here and there, okay. Okay, I tried to burn out to get it to pop, didn't work out. It's funny, when you're just racing normally, you bump into something and poof, that's it. Yo, vehicle's totaled. But here I am. It's just like I'm just gonna burn out here in front. Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay. Well, there you go. My name's Mike, aka Fony, guys. Thanks very much for watching. This is Dirt Rally. I'll see you guys later.